Yo guys, what's going on? Rob with 421 Media House here. I'm coming at you today with a deck review. This one's kind of my very first one, bit of a benchmark, show you guys how I do things, give you guys something to work off of and understand how my system works. So I'm going to be doing a review of the standard Bicycle Rider Back playing cards, as you can see here. I mean, I think you can get these at pretty much anywhere online, Amazon. You can get a brick of them for like 10 bucks. I got these ones at Walmart for 3. So let's get into it. Pretty standard tuck case. It's got like a semi-gloss cover on it. I think everybody's seen this at some point or another. One side it says air cushion finish. The other side here says made in the USA. Barcode on the bottom. Poker with the black seal on the top. And then standard back design. Overall, the case, I mean, you can see my tuck case is a little banged up. What I do is I actually use these cards every day for a week before I do the deck reviews, so my tuck cases are going to be a little banged up. My cards are going to be worn in. So overall, the tuck case is functional. It does its job. It's nothing super special. A little below average, I would say, especially at this day and age where some of the customer pro decks are starting to get pretty fancy. So overall, I give the tuck case a 4 out of 10. Let's get inside and start taking a look at the cards. So, first thing you're going to get is you're going to get your 2 ad cards. Remember the rules from Bicycle, link to their website and app. The second thing you're going to get is the Bicycle Get in the Game card that just has a link to their social media on the back of it. And then we've got the faces of the cards. These are pretty standard. I think that they haven't really changed them too much. I think the pips are slightly larger now, but over the 130 years of making rider backs, they really haven't changed too much. Standard court cards. You got your jokers. These are non-matching. They're the same color, or the same joker, just one's colored, one's not. If you're to buy 2 decks of these, you swap the jokers, you've got matching jokers. And at $3, it's totally reasonable to do that. The royalty is kind of your standard Suicide King. You know, I think everybody's seen these before at some points or another. So I'm not going to go too in depth with the royalty. Standard, they're kind of the industry standard royalty. So the face designs kind of plain Jane. I think we've all seen them before, so nothing to really catch your attention. However, magicians out there, gaff decks, a lot of them are based on these faces, so it makes life a little easier for you. Now we'll look at the back design. I think everybody has seen the Bicycle Rider backs at some point or another. They've got the cherub in the meadow riding their bicycle. You know, they're pretty standard, about average, I would say. Overall, the design isn't... I mean, it's functional. It's nothing super crazy. I give the design a 5 out of 10. Like I said, it's super average. I think it's kind of almost the industry standard for playing cards, but these are kind of the benchmark standard. Let's take a quick look at how they perform. Alright, so on the performance front, these cards are the air cushion linoid. I think there's about 8 different names for this. Basically, the card is embossed. So it does handle quite well. I'm not 100% sure if these have the magic coating on them or not. I think they do, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I tried looking around to see if I could find any information regarding that. I couldn't find it. Maybe somebody else out there will be able to. They are non-traditionally cut, if that matters to you guys. I know, just for comparison, the tally-hos are traditionally cut. As far as I can tell, the tally-hos are a little stiffer, traditionally cut versus non-traditionally cut. That's the biggest difference. These cards are fairly thin. They're your Bicycle standard rider back stock, which is a very standard stock. A lot of cards are printed on this. A little thinner than the Bs would be. They handle quite well. I mean, they kept their shape good after a week of use, and fanning and stuff like that. They still fan quite well, as you can see. I give them a 7 out of 10 for performance. I mean, they're not going to make you better at Magic or cardistry. The only thing that's going to make you better is practice. But, you know, they're good. And then value. For $3, you can't go wrong. I give them a 9 out of 10 for value, just because you can pick them up anywhere. If you use them, you sign them, you drop them, you break them, you wreck a card, you bend a card, whatever. It's not the end of the world. You're not spending 15-20 bucks on a deck and then wrecking a couple cards in it and then, you know, having the poop deck. So overall, I give them a 25 out of 40. Coming up next, I've got a review of the Momentum Moris by Chris Ramsey and Murphy Magic, so stay tuned for that one. We'll see you guys later. One other quick thing, you guys, before I take off. If you liked this video, be sure to like the video in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please sub. Every little bit helps. If there's anything that you guys either want to see from me or I didn't do very well, you can drop me a comment below and let me know, and I'll try to correct it. If you guys are wondering as well how I come up with what I'm going to do next for my deck reviews, I throw on my Instagram every Friday a poll, and I ask you guys, what deck do you guys want me to do? And you got a choice between two decks that I selected between, and then you guys pick. I practice with them for a week, and then I throw up a review the following Thursday. So we'll see you guys next week. See ya.